My goal here is simple. Funner for everyone.
Hey, Jane, you having fun?
Woo!
Is that legal?
Because around here, funner is a state of mind.
What is going on, Laker fans? Thank you very much for tuning in. A little Lakers Talk Daily on a Wednesday night. I would just say a little bit busy of a week for the Los Angeles Lakers, but a trade has finally gone down. A lot of stuff to get into. Before we do that, just a quick shout out here. Thank you to Harris Resort SoCal. Find your funner state of mind with a visit to Harris Resort SoCal, voted best resort in funner California. From dining to unwinding, you'll find fun around every corner. Learn more at harrissocal.com. Laker fans, a deal for Russell Westbrook has finally happened. I want to talk about it. Please subscribe to the channel. As always, we talk about it on ESPN LA. It's finally happened. So there's a few things I want to get into. I want to talk about what the Lakers gave up. I want to talk about what the Lakers are getting. Let me start with what the Lakers gave up. So real quick here, Russell Westbrook is no longer a Los Angeles Laker. Here are the details of the deal, and I want to talk about Russ for a quick second, all right? Lakers finalizing a deal to land Minnesota's D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt in a trade including Mike Conley and picks to the Timberwolves and Russell Westbrook and a lightly protected 2027 first-round pick to the Utah Jazz. Also in the deal, Juan Toscano Anderson and Damian Jones to the Jazz, Nickeil Alexander-Walker to the Timberwolves, sources said. This is coming from Woj. So Woj is, we're looking for that Woj bomb. We got it today. And Russell Westbrook's time with the Lakers is finally done. Look, however you felt about Russ, however you felt about his contributions or lack of contributions to the Los Angeles Lakers, Russ did not trade himself to the Lakers. So it obviously takes two to tango. The Lakers front office thought it would be the right person to bring in. Clearly, it was one of the worst trades that the Lakers have made. And it took this long to move Russell Westbrook, and it had to come before the NBA trade deadline, which is tomorrow at noon. What an unfortunate tenure of time with the Los Angeles Lakers. Never worked out from the start. The fit was awful. There were times where it looked like it was toxic, just in general, right? I'm not trying to make it personal by any stretch of the imagination, but he didn't look happy that he was on the Los Angeles Lakers, and it certainly didn't look like anything was ever going to change on the basketball floor. So that in itself, to finally close the chapter on Russell Westbrook, I cannot tell you how much of a relief that is to know that Russ is going to be somewhere else. Now, are the Jazz going to keep him? No, they're obviously not. They'll release him. They're doing this deal for other reasons. What's going to be interesting is will Russ get picked up by one of these other playoff teams that need a point guard? I saw something about maybe the Clippers will get him, maybe the Miami Heat. We'll wait to see. Best of luck to him, but I think there are a lot of Laker fans that are glad and happy to know that both sides are moving on. The Lakers gave up a protected first-round pick to the Jazz, protected 1 through 4. So we're talking about the picks, how valuable they are to the Lakers' future. 2027 and 2029 are really the only assets that you have left. The fact that the Lakers were able to give up one of those picks and it's protected 1 through 4, I don't know if we could have really thought of a better scenario here. You're getting some players that you think that can help you. There's some advantages of having those players on your roster, which I'm going to get into in just a second. But it's one pick, and it's protected 1 through 4. So I think the front office made as best as they can with a bad situation and are obviously trying to save the rest of this season. So let's use that as a positive and see if this, obviously, if we could look back on this and say, hey, that's one of Rob Pelinka's better deals that he's made as a Los Angeles Laker president of basketball operations. Okay, what did the Lakers get back? D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. First off, let me start with D'Lo. I was never the biggest D'Angelo Russell fan. Now, granted, that was early in his career. I know he's 26 years old now. I thought he was immature. I wasn't crazy about his game. I felt like he acted like he was a lot better than he really was. But again, I haven't paid attention to him in Golden State, in Brooklyn, and now with the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't watch him night to night. So let's see what he brings to the table. I will tell you this, 18 points a game, 6 assists a game. He shoots 39% from 3. So that's obviously a great stat to have right there. He's in the final year of his contract. So that's important right there. And I'll tell you why. If this doesn't work out, all right, move on. No harm, no foul. But the other good part about it is he's got $31 million on his final year of his contract. You could potentially use D'Angelo Russell because he's certainly a player that's going to, if he's not going to be with the Lakers next year, he's going to be somewhere else. Maybe you could use him in some type of a sign and trade. There is value to having D'Angelo Russell on your team for the remainder of this year, and there's value to having him on your books up until this upcoming season. If you don't want him, maybe there's a way that you could do a sign and trade. So just keep that one in mind. Malik Beasley, all right, another three-point shooter. So you got a 39% three-point shooter in D'Angelo Russell, a 36% three-point shooter from Malik Beasley, a dude that understands his role. He's got 1 year left after this season. So $16.5 million is due to Malik Beasley, but that's a team option. So again, I'm going to go back to this. It gives the Lakers a little bit of flexibility. If they do want to go make a move, hypothetically, for Kyrie Irving in the offseason because he doesn't want to stay in Dallas, now you have some contracts that you could match up to go try to make some type of a sign and trade or something along those lines. I'm not telling you it's going to be Kyrie. I'm telling you it's important to have guys that still have value in the NBA that are a part of your team, and then you have some options from there. So Malik Beasley, he's got a team option. The last one, Jared Vanderbilt, 6'8", 23 years old, great wingspan, will crash the glass, 8 points, 8 rebounds, plays a little bit of defense, a very, very team-friendly deal. He's got 1 year left after this season for $4.6 million to be exact. So Laker fans, Lakers are 5 games below 500. They got a lot of work to do. Nobody's questioning that. Nobody's doubting that. However, they finally made a deal. And I got to be honest with you. It seems like it's a good deal for the Lakers. We're going to find out once these guys, once they start playing for the Lakers, they suit up for the purple and gold, and we'll see if there's a good fit there or not. But to make do with what they had and what they'll have the rest of the season, I think you should be a little bit excited as far as what this deal brings to the table. Quick word here from the Riverside County Sheriff Department.
I'm Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. Are you satisfied with a job, or are you looking for an exciting career? If you think you have what it takes, I have a tan and green uniform with your name on it. Come and get it.
All right, the Riverside County Sheriff Department is hiring for 911 dispatchers, deputy sheriff, correctional deputies, and other support services. Apply online today at joinrsd.org. Okay, real quick on this. Final word I got here. By the way, thank you to our partners as always. Please subscribe to the channel. I don't know if the Lakers are done. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers are still, and Rob Pelinka is still trying to make some more moves. What they do have right now is they still have a ton of guards. So you have Patrick Beverley, Dennis Schroeder, Lonnie Walker, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley. You got a lot of guys that are still going to be playing the same position. So I'm curious if the Lakers decide, hey, Pat Bev's not going to be a part of the Lakers past this year. Maybe Lonnie Walker won't as well. And if that's the deal, can they take those 2 contracts and do something with them to go get another player that they feel like will be a better fit and kind of clean up all these guys that they have and shorten up that rotation a little bit so they're using guys that they feel will help them for this playoff run. Long way to go, Laker fans, but I'm excited what the Lakers did, and hopefully we get these guys ASAP because the Lakers got some work and some ground to make up in the Western Conference. Appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow I'll be back on with Travis Rogers, and we'll continue to talk Lakers basketball. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night.